Hello folks, we're back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Season 2 has gone into its second banner as of today with this new character, Jufufu, who I actually ran into way earlier in the game. She showed up at Scott Outpost, and she was kind of like a little prelude. She's a little tiger siren, kind of pretty adorable, I must say. However, Caesar also has come back, and I really, really want Caesar. So, I'm gonna roll. Nope. Well, there was an attempt.
Can someone like me really manage?
There was an attempt. Oh well, we'll get it eventually. Eventually. So,
Awaiting.
I'm here.
I've got nothing to.
It's our time for.
I'm sorry.
I don't know when I ever got a second one, but
Don't look at me.
well, anyway. So what's going on? Well, I finished season 1 yesterday, and now we have season 2. However, and I do want to do Path of the Proxy 3 eventually, soon, but I also want to take advantage of an event quest that is literally 4 days from going away, so I'm gonna jump straight into the main story of season 2 right away. So basically, we finished part A and B of Bury Your Peers with the Past, where we got understood more of the backstory of Lycon and Hugo, and we also were trying to put a stop to a cult of Exaltus led by an old childhood friend, no longer a friend, of Vivian, named Dina, who, unlike Hugo, who is on somewhat, or went on somewhat, of a redemption arc of sorts, Dina doubled down on her own level of bullshit and turned herself into an ethereal, because God, and basically made the her bodyguard Camille was like, no, if she keeps going on this dark path of her old man, then what kind of life is that? So she went to go get rid of a bunch of specimens, and in the process killing herself. But Dina, rather than taking the, decided to look the gift horse in the mouth and say, "Fuck all of you. I don't want to live an actual good life, and instead remain a slave to the cult my father was part of." And so she turned herself an ethereal, and Vivian almost died in the process. And then, Wise's magic eyes turned on and purged all the bad stuff from Vivian, and so she's fine. And season 2, that's basically it for season 1, going into season 2. So we're now going into the Waifei Peninsula, having ran into Yixuan previously. Again, a prelude to season 2. And now we're in season 2 proper, and Mayor Mayflower wants Wise and Belle to go see where this chick lives at. So that's basically the gist of it. And because I don't want to jump ahead fully into an event quest without proper context, I want to try and do as much as I can before doing that. So, talk to me, Belle. What are we doing? Why? Someone calling herself Yixuan is here for you. She's dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? Yes, she saved me in the Hollow. I do. She saved Vivian and me when we encountered some ethereals in the Hollow once. Belle, do you remember what the mayor said before, that he'd bring in a Void Hunter ranked special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Yixuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good feng shui. Feng shui. That's a phrase I've heard many times, but I never knew what it was. Some kind of Chinese mystic art of some kind. I don't know what it is. And 6th Street is geomatically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Of course, she looked so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you have time now, you should go find her, Wise. Indeed we will. Let's go talk to my new hot white-haired waifu. Oh, man. They cooked. They really cooked with this girl's design. Like, sheesh. Sheesh. Short shorts and those big, milky bazongas. And the white hair. Which, by the way, it looks like they kind of did it looks like they did with her hair similar to what they did with Miyabi. With the whole pseudo twin tail wing-like look. Then again, bird's wings is exactly what it looks like. Kind of goes with the bird motif that they have going with her, so...
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
And she's got a birthmark on her boob like Nicole. Not as big, but tastefully small. Yes. Nice face, too. Nice outfit to boot. I've already complimented the outfit, but anyway. Ugh, this game's doing it to my neurons again. Snap out of it, Alex.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
He's a dog running a newspaper stand. I think that makes him a cut above most.
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
Until they start yodeling.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse.
Yodeling and having quite the attitude. I like huskies.
However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Oh, yes. Yixuan gently pets Hal's head, stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business.
Why, thank you.
Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yixuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Mystic, Yunquei Summit.
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life.
No, more like the kick your ass and take names kind of mystic.
But what's Yunquei Summit? Any details you can give?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquai Summit.
Really?
If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. But since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather's nice today. Perfect for going out. I happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Sure, it's a date then. A dinner date even. Sounds good, let's go. Yixuan Shifu, where's the store? At Lumina Square, called Buyan. I know that store. But hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay? Matters not. Whatever the situation, let's hover there first. It's been ages since the last time I came to Janus Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading out Lumina and we can meet up there. Yixuan nods a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. Go to Lumina. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, my voice is going through on the phone. Good. Okay. Let's go to where we gotta go. Uh-oh, she's drawing a bit of a crowd.
Please help me check my fortune.
Uh-oh.
Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
No, you're annoying and go away.
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
She's faking it. She just wants them to go away. One frankly sympathizes.
Uh-huh. You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Wait a minute. That's the chick who died at the Hollow in part A of Bury Your Tears.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here,
Lemmings.
Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services.
Yeah, tell the lemmings to go away. You're mine for the day.
Don't worry. I need
Forever.
more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Yixuan remains calm and composed and
Fortune telling
says...
services is 10,000 dennies per session.
In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
I wouldn't call that a spell. Basically, price gouging and saying go away, in a matter of speaking.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell?
I could use some of that wealth right now, actually.
This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Loop. Shifu, please wait. Shifu, so many people wanted to tell you their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. You might as well be, with that body. Ugh. Great. I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. I need your help. I'm no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was reduced, and I don't know where parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, it can't connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it's caught up in anything, ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangbu. How about taking it to a repair store? No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go for repairs. But it likes watching these movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Why, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issue, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really? Great. Amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go check it out. Another Bangbu in trouble. Figures. Huh. CC, huh? Look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? Real Immortal? Yep, really. They're really amazing. Just saw this Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior brother on the path of mysticism to check you over. Wow, great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists, learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. Revenge is a dish served cold, Mr. CC, or whatever your name is. Dongle for dongle, widget for widget. Everything they did for me in the past, CC will make them pay for it tenfold. Check the Bangbu's parts. Calm down now. Let me check your parts first. Okay, please. Carefully check the Bangbu's parts. Its network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor and you fix it. I was wondering when this was going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. The one on the top right was a red herring. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Ugh! Could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? Amazing. Whoa. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. You are now connected to the internet. Congratulations. Now pay me. Thank you, thank you. Please be my mentor, official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see, their brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. So amazing. As I recite the spell, those bully Bangbu don't seem so irritating anymore. He does not look like a CC. I mean, come on, look at that design. That's like tough guy biker look right there. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. Actually, yeah, he looks like the thugs, the ones in the orange jack-o'-lantern helmets. Same color scheme and even a red scarf and everything. Orange scarf with that jagged stripe. You're welcome. Though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Understand. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. So you're all right now. It is time for us to take our leave, Wise. Let's head to that store.
Yixuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Is it me, or does it look brighter?
This is the place.
Is it me, or does it look brighter than usual on Lumina Square? Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this place.
Ah, this is the one.
But we couldn't do anything with it. It was just kind of there.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Yixuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. Ah, they're pretending to be closed. They have a password system. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yixuan.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Yes.
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
They could have picked up as somewhere that isn't in the middle of a shopping center. Unless Lumina Square is really that peaceful.
I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Whatever you say, Lady Splinter. Is that so?
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Talk to Belle. Why's your back? Did everything go okay? It went well. It's just that Yixuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see. Do you think that Yixuan Shifu claimed Do you think what Yixuan claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? Arts? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Well, it is a video game, so kinda, yeah. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yixuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the Hollow. I mean, you live in a universe with monsters that look like the messed up love childs of H.P. Lovecraft and Eiji Tsuburaya. I think you're good. I think there's more than enough unusual stuff happening. Anyway, I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Well, for one, she's got a banging hot body and a personality to match. Several personalities, in fact. Yixuan said the mayor would have us helped her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Why, you've been so busy recently, you should take this time to rest and have a break. No breaks. We're going straight into this shit. Chapter 1, Where Clouds Embrace the Dawn. We're doing it. We're doing it. But first, let me check the workbench. Oh, they added a Mockingbird. I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh. I thought the game was gonna freeze on me for a sec. Tepes. Like Vlad Tepes. Dracula. Yup. Dracula. I don't know. Oh, it's for the main menu. I was confused.
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl. Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
What's this? Oh yes, this is for Tiger Girl, but we'll do that eventually. Why is the mayor just messaged saying he wants to get in touch with us tomorrow to discuss the coming investigation? And from what he's saying, this incident is pretty tricky. We'll need to leave 6th Street and stay in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while, keeping our identities secret while we quietly investigate. Wi-Fi Peninsula? That's somewhere in the Throne Quarter, right? Looks like we've got quite the trip ahead of us. That's right, and the mayor said we might need to temporarily join the Yunque Summit as registered disciples. Registered disciples? We're gonna be temporary disciples at Yunque Summit? That sounds interesting. Kind of like the plot in a kung fu movie where they train under a master. Or Ninja Turtles. But if Yixuan Shifu really is able to teach us how to control our etheric powers, I guess she would be our teacher. Yeah, I was thinking the same, though we still don't know exactly what we'll be learning. Perhaps it's the technique Yixuan Shifu mentioned before. Do you think we should accept this invitation, commission-wise? Yes. Check out the details first. Let's check out the details first. Still, having the chance to learn from Yixuan is definitely a rare opportunity. You're right, I was thinking the same thing. Let's confirm the details tomorrow to be sure. The mayor said Yixuan will come to 6th Street tomorrow to discuss details. If we accept the commission, she'll escort us directly to Wi-Fi Peninsula. They've got the temporary HDD equipment and some daily necessities ready at Yunque Summit. All we need to do is sort out the video store. Don't worry, Wise. I'll make sure we're prepared. It's getting late. We should get some rest for now. Right. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Let's call it a day for now. We'll assess the situation tomorrow and go from there.
Let's go to bed early, Bill. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Gotcha. Nighty-night, Wise. Shifu! Whoa! You're up earlier than usual? Or have you not slept? Is there something on your mind?
No, Fufu. I was just stargazing, trying to divine what's to come. The hour has arrived. I must go pick up the new disciples. This time, I'll escort them personally.
Damn, what big, luscious personalities. Why is the mayor just sent a message saying he wants to talk with us? You free right now? If so, I'll hit him up. I'm free. Got it. I'll contact the mayor right away. Moments later, Belle dials the mayor's encrypted line.
Mr. Mayor, we've met with the investigator you mentioned.
I see. What do you think of her, my friends?
I want to marry her and make her part of my harem.
Her way of doing things is pretty special. She's very different from the stereotypical mystic. She even helped us when we ran into ethereals inside the Hollow. I still don't really understand what those techniques of hers can do, but she certainly seems like a highly capable investigator.
Looks like you got along well. Good. She can be a bit unpredictable, but her skills are beyond doubt. Whenever a crisis strikes, she and Yunquei Summit have proven to be reliable partners.
Mr. Mayor seems to have made quite a lot of friends in his time.
You'll also be cooperating with Yunquei Summit in the upcoming investigation.
So, what exactly are we investigating?
I recently received a notice from the Hollow Investigative Association. They said Lemnian Hollow observation data has been frequently showing abnormal readings. The situation is worst around the Waifei Peninsula ruins. That location is currently the Porcelain Production Center under Topsys management.
Porcelain Production Center.
Porcelain. Isn't that the special material used to block ether? So it's produced in Lemnian Hollow.
Yes. Right now, the Hollow observation data from that area has shown a large number of abnormal signals. The porcelain supply has also been delayed. Initially, I thought it was due to a production issue, until I obtained a photograph through a special channel. I'll send it to you. I suspect you're very familiar with the person in it.
Photo of unknown origin. A photo recently obtained from the Waifei Peninsula. The person in the image is none other than Carol Arna, Phaethon's former teacher. So that's what she looks like. I think we saw her maybe once in a flashback scene, right? I don't remember her having pointy ears like Vivian. What kind of sirens are they? I'm now very curious. I've been curious.
It's her teacher, Carol Arna? But how? Isn't she...
Dead? Clearly not.
That's right. Presumed dead during the fall of the old capital, though her remains have yet to be found or identified. I was equally shocked when I first saw this photo and initially questioned its authenticity. I've since had it examined, and the photo has been confirmed genuine. Unfortunately, we'll never know who the photographer was. The only thing we can know for certain is that it came from the porcelain production area near Waifei Peninsula, inside Lemnian Hollow.
So she's alive? And she's there? No. Something feels off about this whole thing. As much as I'd like for it to be true, we'd better investigate first before we draw any conclusions.
I was thinking the same thing. Besides, if she's really there, then we need to be extra careful about keeping a low profile. We'll take the commission, Mr. Mayor. When should we head out?
Good. Your reactions were much calmer than I expected. You are indeed her students. I've already spoken with Yixuan. She will be inspecting the situation in Waifei Peninsula as a special investigator. You can tag along under the guise of Yunquei Summit disciples. This will also be an opportunity to discover your potentials under her guidance. Leave the specifics of the operation to her. She just sent me a message saying she's getting ready to come meet you.
So talk it over with her.
Understood. We'll talk to her.
Good. Then I'll leave the investigation to you. I hope everything goes swimmingly.
Hey, Wise, do you think the photo of our teacher is real? Not sure. I feel the same way. It might sound like wishful thinking, but I really hope our teacher's still alive. But the photo looks like it was taken in a hollow, and there seems to be some miasma in the background. Miasma? Special type of corruptive matter appeared in other places too, but it's mainly found in the Lemnian Hollow. If our teacher's still alive, why would she go to a place like that? Let's wait until we've investigated thoroughly. You're right, Wise. Thinking more about it won't help now. We need to go to Wi-Fi and investigate to understand what's really happening. Let's put it aside for now and wait for Yixuan to get here. While the siblings are talking, a familiar figure walks into the store. It's Waifu. Wi-Fi Waifu, right over here.
Val, Wise, I'm here to pay you a formal visit as agreed.
Gorgeous and sultry voiced as ever.
The mayor messaged me and said that you've accepted the commission. Is that right?
The mayor said he found a photograph of Carol Arna in Wi-Fi Peninsula. So, we want to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I've heard Mayflower mention it. Even though the world accuses her of being the culprit behind the old capital's fall, as her students, you still choose to believe that she's innocent and that there's more to the story. Such devotion is admirable. Since we'll be cooperating together on this investigation, Yunquai Summit will of course aid you in uncovering the source of that photo.
Thank you, Yixuan Shifu. Thank you so much for giving our teacher the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know Carol Arna personally, but I trust your judgment. We can investigate the photo and the observation data anomalies in tandem. When the time comes, we'll certainly be relying on your holo navigation skills.
Not a problem. You can leave the holo business to us, Shifu.
By the way, I also promised Mayflower that I'd teach you how to develop your potential. Yunquai Summit has rules that the techniques are not to be taught to outsiders. However, since I am the master, exceptions can be made.
Not to be taught to outsiders. Then how do you even get your stuff passed down generations to generations anyway? Clearly you have to let some people in.
If you're willing, you can temporarily register yourselves as nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit. Don't worry, this is only out of convenience for the operation and will have no binding power over you. Which means it's also unnecessary for you to follow the formalities and call me Shifu like the disciples.
We'll still call you it.
We'll still call you Shifu. You are teaching us how to control our ether aptitude after all.
It's only fair.
Exactly. Even though we're only nominal disciples, you've still done your part by teaching us. Plus, that's what they say in the movies.
You're putting the cart before the horse, but I suppose it's fine. Since you're calling me Shifu, I'll make sure your fellow seniors take care of your daily needs once we arrive in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Also, take this.
What's this?
What's this? A Yunquai Summit Disciples uniform?
Gotta blend in after all.
Indeed. You are nominal disciples of Yunquai Summit now. The uniforms will also help avert suspicion. Do you remember the last time we went to Lumina Square? I was there to pick up the custom accessories for your uniforms.
So that's why Shifu was so secretive last time. Although, Shifu seems very well prepared. Could it be you're actually eager to take on new disciples?
Yes.
Senior Wise makes a good point.
That is not the case. Don't make wild assumptions now, you two. It's just that a reading I did had foretold these events. That's all.
Alright. It must be Shifu's amazing divination skills. Junior Bell, looks like we're mistaken. Speaking of, since Shifu knows how to divine, have you done a reading for this operation?
I have indeed, though the result was not very auspicious. Rest assured, I have prepared for everything.
Prepared for everything.
I took out insurance policies. You're also covered.
Wait, hold on a sec. Does sound like you're well prepared.
Hold on. Insurance? Was the reading that dangerous?
Master, urgent reminder. Big data forecasting shows that this investigation may conflict with the interests of TOPS.
If it ain't dealing with interdimensional monsters, it's dealing with those Tops douchebags and all the shit they do.
Speculation. The probability of you encountering an accident is over 91.3%. It is recommended that you register Yixuan as an emergency contact. I will contact her when necessary.
Fairy, what are you doing here?
Oh, and who's this? A fellow mystic?
Shifu, this is our AI assistant Fairy.
The one that got dumped onto us and we can't get rid of.
This assistant is quite accurate with its readings. Is this the new big data fortune telling that everyone's talking about lately?
No, it's just a computer. Just a computer program.
I heard they can even tell fortunes based on blood and personality types. Must be a secret technique from another school.
No, just a very smart supercomputer.
Very well. Since you already know big data fortune telling, you are exempt from studying divination.
And with one with a very sassy attitude.
Thanks, Shifu. Wait, we're getting off topic. We were talking about how dangerous the investigation would be.
My reading said the investigation will have many twists and turns, but it also said our misfortune could be turned into a blessing.
Making lemonade out of lemons, basically.
There's no need to worry. I'll be with you. It's just better to be safe than sorry. Hence the insurance.
True. We should be fine with Shifu by our side.
Mm-hmm. Mayflower also made special arrangements and dedicated an airship route to this operation. I tested the flight with your seniors before. It went smoothly and TOPS didn't give us any trouble. The mayor also prepared a temporary HDD device for you in Wi-Fi Peninsula. However, one of you must go there first while the other stays behind for remote tuning.
I'll go first. Belle can stay behind for remote tuning while I scope out the situation. She can join us when everything's settled.
Wise, I should go first.
Call me senior.
Excuse you? It's Senior Wise. Seems I'm the more professional one here. It's decided. I'll go first.
If I had been playing as Belle, then yeah, she would go first, but... Well...
But...
No buts, sister. You'll come when you're ready.
Belle, it's fine, really. Besides, Shifu's with me. I'm sure we can handle anything.
That's right. As your Shifu, your safety is my priority.
So Shifu is basically like the equivalent of sensei for Chinese, you know, the Chinese equivalent of Japanese sensei, basically.
Fine. We'll do it your way. But please be careful out there.
By the way, didn't Sony publish a game called Shifu? A kung fu roguelike game? Where if you die, you start again, but with the twist of the main character being older and older? Or something like that. I don't know. I haven't played Shifu. No, it's Sifu with no H. That's why I got confused. It sounds very similar. But no, I don't think it's the same thing. But it's kung fu related too, so eh. Got a new proxy outfit. Check out the new proxy outfit. Let's change into a new outfit. Make sure everything's good and let's get moving. Now with a new look, let's hit the streets and show off. Nice shoes. I even got an Imperial crane on the badge there. Wise, I mean Senior Wise, those clothes suit you pretty well. Try on yours too. No rush, I'll keep it safe for now. Still gotta clean up the shop later. Wouldn't want it to get it dirty. Wouldn't want it getting dirty. Since we're going to be staying in Wi-Fi for a while, I should tidy up before we head out. Once you get to Wi-Fi Peninsula, remember to boot up your computer so we can debug the HDD system together remotely. Since we don't know how long we'll be staying in Wi-Fi, I've been thinking it's probably be better if we move this video store over there. By the way, do you remember 20 when we closed this video store temporarily? It went out to find work. It's in the throne quarter and hasn't found any work yet. I got in touch with it yesterday to see if it could help us run the video store business in Wi-Fi. It's got experience from before, so it should be able to lend a hand. 20 was really excited and said it would help take care of the store once we're settled. Okay, great. 20. It's been so long since we've seen it after it went to work. Great, we'll ask it to help out then. I agree. 18 should be able to manage the business on 6th Street. I took care of the video store stall and inventory yesterday. Speaking of which, there's also a Tin Master over in Wi-Fi. He's been visiting the shop here on 6th Street these past couple of days to exchange coffee-making tips. I thought I was seeing things when I first saw two Tin Masters standing together talking. It was only after asking that I realized they were totally different individuals. I took the chance to have him bring the things we need for the store over. Don't forget to look them over when you get there. Thanks, Tin Master. I can't thank you enough, Tin Master. Both for the one from 6th Street and the one from Wi-Fi. So Tin Man looks after his neighbors, does he? Anyway, I'll leave Wi-Fi situation to you. I'll stay here to clean up and manage the store. I'll also set up the remote connection to the HDD while I'm at it. I'll come over once you're settled in. I'm counting on you. Thanks for all the hard work, Belle. I'll give you a call once I'm settled over there. Might as well switch to... no, I didn't want to do that. Must exist alongside the outfit. Interesting. Okay, so...
Oh.
Your attire fits pretty well. Looks like I got the right size. Looks like I got the size right. The airship arranged by the mayor has arrived. I took it for a test ride on the way here. It's quite fast. We should reach Wi-Fi Peninsula in no time. It was originally a cargo airship, but it's been specially repurposed for the investigation to carry passengers, so it's just the two of us aboard. As for when we leave, that's up for us to decide. Wise, let's head out when you're ready. Let's go. Alright, let's get moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. the sooner I get this finished, the sooner I can do event quests before they go away. And get more polychromes. Because I need tapes. Uh-oh. Thought the game was about to crash for a moment. Wise headed to the airship center with Yixuan and boarded the Wi-Fi Peninsula line. The grammar's a little off.
Is that Lemnian Hollow? Looks like we're almost there. Luckily, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
So far.
Indeed.
Target is approaching the designated location.
And that so far lasted for about 2 seconds.
What's going on?
We're under attack, Mayday!
We're losing altitude!
That was the worst I've ever heard in my life.
Target neutralized.
Well, if it isn't Sarah the wench, up to no good as always. Uh-oh, new hollow. A very aquatic looking hollow. Well, different scenery.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy. It's a good thing that Fisher was there. This could have been much worse.
Okay, so different hollow with different scenery. That's interesting. Not what I expected.
I should try to find Shifu first.
Instead of crystals, it's some kind of coral formations and sakura trees? And a giant, evil, pulsating Jumanji flower. That can't be good.
What is this? It looks so weird. Hold on. This might be the corruptive substance we read about in the files. Is this miasma?
Before I go touch that, I'm gonna go
Either
see
way,
what's...
I better keep my distance.
Before I touch that evil-looking thing, let's see if there's anything hiding up here. Well, it's blocking the way, so we gotta touch it or look at it. This must be the miasma tumor mentioned in the documents, a solidified mass formed by concentrated miasma. Yeah, that's the red stuff in that new that must have to do with that new red energy bar that shows up that I've seen for some of the newer ethereal enemies that have been introduced in the game, like that big fat beetle one. It's filled with dense miasma. Get too close and you'll slowly succumb to corruption. That definitely wasn't there before. Oh, regular green ethereals. New red ones. You can hold, attack, or repeatedly press special to consume adrenaline and unleash an EX special attack. When Yixuan consumes adrenaline, she gains technique points. When enough technique points are accumulated, press the Ultra to launch an additional ultimate, ending Talisman Suppression.
Shifu, there you are.
still. Scatter. Concentrate.
Ow.
Wise, there you are. Are you all right? Are you injured?
No, just my pride.
I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The ethereals couldn't get to me. That was terrifying. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed. We're lucky we fell into a fissure.
Wise, there's something I need to tell you. I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence of an explosion.
Yup, anti-air attack.
It seems that someone attacked us with a ranged weapon on the way.
An attack with a ranged weapon? So this wasn't an accident, but a deliberate attempt to hurt us?
Yup.
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like they were keeping an eye on us. I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters more than finding out who they are. So, I searched the fissures around the crash location to look for you. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble, so I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which saved a lot of time.
As expected of Shifu, you're so well prepared. But who were those people that attacked us?
Same people that were in charge of Inspector Bringer and his shenanigans.
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that I'm around. As for their identity, we'll find out who they are in time. But that can wait. For now, let's find a way out of the hollow and head towards Waifei Peninsula.
Shifu, was that a Rinkwei summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies.
The 6 Great Hollows. A new encyclopedia, huh? So, how are we getting down? Oh.
There's a lot of ethereals nearby. I should steer clear.
Nothing around here to open.
Carrot data indicates a nearby fissure leading out of the hollow.
Let's locate that first.
Wise, according to the current data, this hollow fissure is the exit. Let's get out of here. Let's head out. After entering the fissure with a familiar rush of dizziness, Wise and Yixuan arrive at the deserted area at the edge of the hollow. The two are greeted by azure waves, blue skies, as well as a city across the sea.
Shifu, we finally made it. But this is the sea? Looks like we're still a distance from Waifei Peninsula. How do we get across?
Well, given our current options...
There's a boat literally right behind you, Wise.
Wise, can you swim?
Or that. Swim?
Swim? Shifu, you mean... you want us to swim across? That looks a bit far. Shifu, is this really necessary?
Relax, it's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will come and investigate. Besides, there's a waterway toward Failume Heights nearby. We should be seeing ships around.
Thank goodness. I really thought you were going to swim over. Over there, a ship.
Two wave for help. They are brought aboard promptly by passing cargo ship. After traveling for a while, the ship slowly docks by the shore. Did you just come out of Lemnian Hollow? You're lucky to be alive. I thought I was playing in English. What happened? Yeah, thanks so much for giving us a lift. You're heading to Waifei. I can get someone to escort you into the city. That won't be necessary. Just let us off at the shore. Someone will be there to meet us. Appreciate the offer, though.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't understand a word.
It's Chinese, buddy. They literally made you. So, anyway. Yeah, so it is still English. It's just they kept that character specifically to Chinese.
Oh, it's just a local dialect. Don't worry about it. I contacted your senior earlier. She'll come pick us up here.
My senior? Right. Rinkwei Summit has many disciples. There must be others before me. And since Belle and I only just became disciples today, does that make us the juniors of juniors in Rinkwei Summit?
That's right. I have a few other disciples. Since you joined last, you are indeed everyone's juniors. But don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also ask them for help if you need anything.
Shifu, what are my seniors like? I'm curious.
Patience. You'll see soon enough.
One's a panda who likes to cook, and the other's a tiger who really, really would like to be treated more seriously, but is kind of a klutz. Or at the very least, just too adorable. Soon after, the ship arrives at the nearby mooring.
So, this is the place. You said someone will pick you up?
Yes, I've contacted my disciple. She's on her way, so she should be here soon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Fufu's here. Huh? Who's this?
Speak of the devil.
Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu spoke of.
Yeah, we met you once at Scott Outpost, and then you just disappeared after that.
Oh wait, you seem kind of familiar. Have we met before? I don't quite remember. Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Fufu, and I'll be your senior here. Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the interesting junior here. You've got nothing to worry about with senior Fufu around. If anything comes up, I'll handle it.
I'm Well, I'm a bit reminded of Neko Mata. And not just because of the fact that she's technically a cat girl.
Thank you so much, Senior Fufu. If I have any questions, I'll be sure to ask.
Anything. Food, entertainment. A great tea house nearby.
Fufu, let's continue the conversation when we've returned to Suibian Temple. We've just exited a hollow.
I'm sorry, Shifu. I got a bit too excited. I'll take you to the temple now. Oh, would it be okay if I showed Junior Wise around on the way back?
Sure, I'll leave that to you. Then I'll see you back at Suibian Temple. Don't stay out too long.
Right, let me pay the boat fare first. Thank you for helping us. How much do we owe you?
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Suibian Temple, yes? It's not my place to take your dennies, no.
Huh? But it's what we owe you.
I can't take your dennies. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Anyway, you should go back and rest now.
How generous.
Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hollow from now on.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help in the future, come find us at Suibian Temple.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome kindly. Ho. After everyone bids the captain goodbye, Yixuan heads back to the temple ahead of them to deal with other matters. Yes.
Well, Shifu's gone back to Suibian Temple, so I guess we're free to do whatever now. Come on, Wise, I'll show you around. There's plenty of fun to be had here.
Ugh, big ol' hollow. Figures. Oh, I can't go on the road? Boo. Some carelessly discarded oil drums. Junior, the terrain in Waifei is quite complex. We're currently in the upper level, and the nearest urban area is called Failume Heights. There's tons of unique shops here. You'll love them. When you're ready, we'll set off to go take a look. Let's go. Great, let me show you around.
Junior Wise, this is your first time in Waifei, right?
Oh, I love the tail.
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Then stay close to me or...
Little look-see thingamid. Cable car. Huh. Junior, come over here quick. You can see lots of cool stuff from this spot. Yeah, except for the giant void of death that's looming in the horizon right there. Look, it's the Lemnian Hollow. Yeah. It's because we're near the sea and the terrain's so open, it really does look huge. As opposed to all the other ones that are huge, like the ballet twins. It's quite a sight from here. Let's hope it doesn't get any bigger. The city at the foot of this mountain is Failume Heights, built along the mountainside. The terrain's a bit tricky, but hey, that's part of what makes it unique. I'm not a fan of stairs, but I will admit there is a certain visual appeal to these kinds of hillside cities. Like, check it out. There's a decorative sculpture unique to Waifei on this mountain. Is that a cicada sculpture? That's right, they say cicadas, also called chan by us locals, stay dormant underground for ages. Then after breaking through the soil, they grow wings that very night and take off. Seems like here in Wi-Fi, cicadas symbolize breaking through darkness and walking towards a brighter life. That's actually quite an interesting meaning. Sounds like a positive message. Sounds like it has quite the positive message. Yep, there's quite a few people in Wi-Fi who lost their families when the old capital fell, but no one's given up hope. Everyone's still fighting hard to make a life for themselves. Come on, let's go check out the city. There's tons of fun spots around here besides these sculptures.
Check this out! Wi-Fi's iconic cable car. Getting around here on foot's a real pain. The cable cars make it way easier. Let's ride this one down.
Huh. Let's do it. You don't see these anywhere else.
Welcome aboard the Wi-Fi Peninsula cable car. Please board in an orderly manner before the doors close. Next cable car is about to depart. Would you like to get on? Take the car. Hey Wise, how'd you like the cable car ride? Not bad. Not bad, you get to see all kinds of street views along the way. Seems pretty interesting. I actually know an even better spot for sightseeing. Come on, I'll show you around. Before I talk to her, let me go get the box down over here. No other boxes yet. There's a Tin Master right there. Look, Junior, you can see all the shops in Failume Heights from here. Awesome. This place is cool. The vibe around here is totally different from Janus Quarter. That's right. People call this street Lume Lux Road, but back before the city blocks were built, people would come here to sell lumite ore they mined from the hollow. Bunch of porcelain craftsmen set up their stalls here. Over time, it became the porcelain market and eventually developed into a bustling street you see now. I know tons of fun facts like this. Hit me up if you've got any questions. Lumite ore? What exactly is that? It's a special mineral mined in Lemnian Hollow that can be processed into porcelain. Since porcelain can block ether, it's used to make equipment for exploring hollows. There are many other uses too, like making reagents for ether aptitude testing and whatnot. I know tons of fun facts like this. Hit me up if you've got any questions. Quite a few workers around here. With the porcelain industry being so important, there's got to be tons of workers here. This whole place looks like it's a mining town. Yup, mining lumite ore in Lemnian Hollow. In the Lemnian Hollow used to be miners' main livelihoods, and that's how this mining town came to be. But now top subsidiaries have monopolized the Lumite ore mining operations, and most of the original workers have become their employees. Looks like we'll have to deal with Tops for this investigation, sadly. This place is really buzzing. The architecture here is pretty unique, and there's this sweet scent in the air, too. Yeah, the shops here are super unique, and they've got these amazing snacks you can only find in Failume Heights. I'll take you to check them out in a bit. The Waifei Peninsula's unique dialect. If you want to learn it, you can ask Shifu to teach you. I know tons of fun facts like this. We already know, blah, 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 blah. Let's get going. Let's go. Senior, let's go to the city area. Alright, let me show you around. The street's got all kinds of cool stuff. Sad lady. Aw. She looks like Venus. Nice sunshine owl. Huh, wait. I forgot to move my bedding to the balcony before heading out this morning. Heard it's gonna be cloudy for the next few days. I'll be missing out on such beautiful sunshine. For the next few days, I won't be able to sleep on the softest, sunniest bed. Oh. She was not so sad she was going to unalive herself. She just didn't have her bed made correctly, the way she wanted on time. The market at Failume is just ahead. There's so many shops there to check out. Follow me, I'll show you around.
So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, the view from up there was really something.
Glad you liked it, Junior Wise. The streets here are really cool, too. Come on, I'll show you around. Their tea here has a fresh, delicate flavor. Shifu likes their tea a lot, too. Once you're settled in, we can come try it together.
Sweetie and Lee. Ooh, she's cute. Ooh, she looks cute. A bear siren over there. That looks interesting. Nothing keeps you alert and quenches your thirst like a cup of green tea. You're a robot. How do you know? Fresh tea leaves now in stock. Come and have a taste. Yum Cha Sin's signature dim sum. New specials every day. Did I get my lines right? Well, unless he has special sensors like Tin Master does, I guess. How else would he know what coffee smells like? That's right. Remember to speak up when greeting customers, and you can even try showing off your kung fu moves. Ooh, she's cute. Sweetie. Sweetie indeed. Yes. If you don't stand out, those customers will quickly lose interest. Got it. I'll give it another shot. Hold on. Looks like we've got a customer. Welcome to Yum Cha Sin. Oh, why? If it isn't Master Ju Fufu. Now, who is this besides you? A new young master from Suibian Temple? I know I butchered that name completely. Yeah, I just arrived. That's right, he's my junior, Wise. Junior? Yumcha-sin has amazing food. Well then, since you're already here, why not have a cup of tea? Just got some fresh leaves in today. Welcome, dear customers. Please come in. As more fond as I am of the Japanese kimono aesthetic, I will admit I do like Chinese dresses. They have a very certain regality to them, with a bit of sensualness too, depending on how they are trimmed. Welcome, dear customers. Please come in. Sorry, not today. Can we come back later? Wise, once we get settled in at Suibian Temple, I'll bring you back here for a taste.
The shop is called Good Goods. They have a bunch of fun stuff too.
Good goods. A little too goofily.
Let's come back later and pick up a few souvenirs.
A little bit too goofily simplistic of a name, but Kitty rides inside Good Goods are full of childlike charm. Trip back to the days from a decade ago. This is the power of nostalgia. Yes. Read. Really? That's her name. Read. Come see for yourself. Failume Heights has all the goods you need and more. Porcelain ornaments, home goods, handy tools. You can find everything you want right here. Hello there. You're not from around here, are you? Why don't you have a look around my shop? I guarantee you'll love our unique selection of souvenirs. There's a frickin' bullet bill right there. Oh, well, bullet. Well, more like a torpedo. It's the same one we've seen in the ads at Lumina Square. This is our new disciple from Suibian Temple. I'm sure you'll be seeing us around from now on. Is that so? So you're the little master from Yunqui Summit. Well then, tell me what you want. I'll give you a special discount. Thank you. A discount? But we should head back to Suibian Temple first. I'll bring my junior back to show him around later.
Exclusive antique appraisals workshops available. Reserve your spot now and
Fluffy is full of adorable animals. I always have to fight the urge to go in when I walk past.
Oh, it's a pet store. Oh, freaking kitties. And lizards too. Wait a minute, is that a red panda? It is a red panda. At least I think it is. Cairn. She's a dog thyran and the most uncanny valley looking dog thyran I've ever seen. Well, and the name's Cairn, so please come check out Fluffy. The little ones in the store are well behaved and healthy. They'll keep you company when you're tired. They definitely won't let you down. Junior, look, this shop is full of little adorable animals. Welcome, you two. Would you like to pet these little ones? So adorable. They can totally understand your compliments. The pet shop has many adorable animals. Sometimes I come here just to hang out with them, though for some reason some of the little ones seem pretty scared of me. Well, you are part tiger, so they probably don't like it too much. Big cat, big personalities. Well, the one with the biggest personalities are the one with the bigger personalities are equipped to Yixuan, but anyway. Though I'd love to play with them for a bit, once I go into the shop, I lose track of time and won't come out for ages. Let's head back to Suibian Temple first. I see, no worries, just be sure to stop by some other time. The little ones will be waiting for you. While they're chatting, a sudden commotion has erupted nearby. It's the dudes over there, right? Yep. What's going on?
Compensation you promised before. Why hasn't it been issued yet?
Oh, tops are screwing over their employees, are they?
When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for medicine.
I mean, I'm loaded, so why don't you do me a solid and take half of mine?
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation will take time to process. Expect a reply in 2 days.
2 days? It's already taking forever. Are you stalling on purpose?
Don't push us too far. If you don't give us an explanation for the incident, we'll expose you to the papers.
Oh? You might want to rethink that. Master Damien promised compensation and he will deliver accordingly. That's his duty as the head of Porcelumex. But if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, you'll have to deal with the consequences. Don't forget, Porcelumex has access to the best lawyers of Tops, as well as many other necessary means.
Consequences, consequences. Long as I'm rich. I would like to be rich in real life.
I guess we'll wait.
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going straight to Damien next time.
Way to go, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days! After some discussion, the workers depart.
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going to be a fight. Something about compensation? A safety accident?
Oh yeah, the captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside the hollow. Those workers must be involved. I think they were asking Tops for compensation? Sounds like that Damien guy's the one in charge around here. Seems like he's hiding something.
Yeah, you're right. Top subsidiary. It just sounds evil. If a shady company like that gets in my way, I'd give them a good beating. Just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach them a lesson.
Okay, Jackie Chan. Demon Vanquishing Tiger.
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? That one's a classic. I think the protagonist was a Tiger Thyran, a skilled mystic called... What was it again?
Oh, wait! My childhood idol!
She's giddy.
Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a Tiger Thyran like me. She was actually played by a Cat Thyran.
Well, gotta get who you can get, right?
But I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger Thyrans are rare after all.
And if the one in front of us is any indication, they are also a very cute breed.
So Senior Fufu is really a Tiger Thyran. When I heard the name Jufufu before, I thought,
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange cat Thyran?
Orange cat Thyrans are cute too. Unless, Senior Fufu, you have something against them?
Huh? No, that's not what I
mean. She wants to be taken seriously due to the fact that she's a part tiger, but because, well, just look at her. It's easier said than done.
I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything, they're just not really my style. What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anything against them. Yeah, that's my final verdict as your senior. Anyway, let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Swabian Temple. Everyone's waiting for us.
Not to mention, she has rounded ears like a tiger, so orange cats, they don't have those. Unless they're one of those flat-eared breeds, I guess. The ones where the ears droop down and flat. Chat with Fufu. Oh. The way's blocked. Swabian Temple's right over there, but the back entrance is closed for now. We'll need to take a detour to the main entrance. But hey, don't worry. Taking the long way around is totally worth it. I know this cool spot on the way over. Let's go. We're going to the next train car, right? Right. A bare siren. Is this an ad for Bellabog? Large poster plastered next to the cable car. With a closer look, you'll find it full of familiar faces. Yep, it's a Bellabog ad. Good old Bellabog. A tortoise. Okay, so they are on rails. Well, sort of. Junior, over here, quick. See that cable car down there? It's a signature feature of Wi-Fi. You can hop on and ride straight to the Hollow's porcelain processing area. But that one's TOPS equipment. Regular folks don't have clearance to ride it. A cable car into the Hollow? Yeah, cable car goes straight into the Hollow. What's the deal with that? In theory, with the spatial distortions in the Hollow, it should be impossible to build any fixed transportation infrastructure like this. Yeah, that's usually how it works, but there's this stable fissure in the Lemnian Hollow that hasn't wavered at all for years. It was first discovered by miners who were extracting lumite ore, and they used it as a shortcut. Later, TOPS invested money to build cable cars here for large-scale mining operations. It's definitely one of the local specialties. I see. You know so much, Senior. Of course, I am your senior disciple after all. And I live here. Of course I would know this. Jew, of course. Right, here's my secret viewing spot. I'm only telling you about it. Don't tell the others I've been taking you around Don't tell the others I've been taking you around everywhere when you see the others later. Alrighty. Don't worry, my lips are sealed, Senior. Great, come on, I'll take you back to Suiban Temple.
Up ahead! That's the temple's main gate.
So these particular cars just go straight down into the Hollow, huh? Interesting. Nice statue. Huh. What's with the poofy cloud-looking things? The gate of Suibian Temple is plain and sturdy. Appears that it's been around for quite some time. Enters the temple.
Welcome, Junior, to the one and only Suibian Temple!
Nice place.
Yinhu! Shuyan, the newcomer is here!
Aww.
Shifu. Please excuse them. And welcome to Suibian Temple.
That was funny.
That startled me!
I think I'm gonna like this place.
Where did it come from? Maybe it's someone's pet?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Wise is here, why don't you introduce him to everyone and give him a rundown of the temple?
No problem. Leave it to me, Shifu.
I'll take care of this little fella first. Wise, remember to come see me after.
Of course.
Got it, Shifu.
Yixuan takes the mischievous orange cat to the inner courtyard.
Hey, let me introduce you. This is our new junior, Wise. Wise, these are your seniors, Ye Yuan and Pan Yin Hu.
Hello, seniors.
Nice to meet you. I'm Wise. I'm still learning the ropes here, so I'm grateful for any guidance you can offer.
Oh, your reputation precedes you. So this is the newcomer that Shifu has been mulling over.
Yay.
Very
Yay.
good. You look full of energy. Come, come. You must be hungry. What would you like to eat? I'll cook something for you.
Any teriyaki beef you got? Nice, that's grilled. Wait, that's Japanese. It doesn't count. The pork dumplings, I guess, or wonton soup. I could go for a nice hot bowl of wonton soup right about now, actually.
I'm in charge of the kitchen here at Yinghui Summit. If nothing else, I guarantee that my cooking will satisfy you, Junior Wise. If you can't decide on what to have, I'll just make you some chasu buns. My chasu buns will make you fall over.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful. I would like some braised pork and fried chicken wings and,
Fried chicken wings. Is it... Am I crazy, or does Fufu's voice sound very similar to Sukaku? I would not be surprised if it was the same voice actress, but that's what it sounds like to me. I'm probably wrong.
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Wise, not you. If you're hungry, have some dry bread from the storage. It'll mold if you don't eat it soon.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I should let Junior place his order.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she wants.
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fufu take care of them.
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down, even if she has to pinch her nostrils.
Hey, you two! I'm not a garbage disposal!
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Wise and Shifu just fell into a hollow and require ample rest and nutrition to recover. Speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issues. So what happened this time?
Oh, I don't know, a certain cult lady named Sarah blew it up with a rocket launcher, and here we are.
Shifu even took out a new accident insurance policy just before her trip. Awfully convenient, isn't it? And all this was part of her plan to claim insurance, Denny's. Yes, this makes sense.
No, not even close.
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Yixuan. Yinghui Summit's finances aren't that terrible.
I didn't notice it before, but Pan's voice sounds very similar to Ben's too. So either it's the same guy and he's doing something with his voice, or I'm just imagining things.
Junior Wise, pay him no mind. He tends to question everything. But I must ask, what exactly happened to you and Shifu?
I couldn't tell you out in public, but our airship was attacked.
Attacked? So it wasn't an accident?
Nope.
That's right. Shifu inspected the airship afterward. Looks like someone deliberately hit it with a rocket.
How dare they attack members of Yunquei Summit? We'll teach them a lesson once we find out who they are.
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct our investigation. Junior Wise, I heard Shifu say you are Faithin, the famous proxy, yes? Now that you're part of Yunquei Summit, our hollow investigation progress will surely speed up. It's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen, hence the airship ambush. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor, yet somehow, someone learned of it. According to the original schedule, you and your sibling were supposed to take the airship to Waifei Peninsula together. If it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally, things might have taken a grim turn.
I see. It's a good thing she was there.
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the trip showed signs of danger. Seems her divinations were as accurate as ever. But with this airship crash, I bet a lot of people are aware that Yinghui Summit has returned to Sui-Bian Temple now.
Sui-Bian, got it.
Don't worry, Junior Yinhu. With Shifu here, those scoundrels won't dare to come pick a fight.
What do you mean by returned? Don't you live here?
Yeah, let me see that again.
This isn't where Yunquay Summit's main sect lies. Sui-Bian Temple is just one of our older bases. Ever since the old capital fell, hardly anyone's come back here. We reconvened in secret this time per the mayor's request to investigate Lemnian Hollow. We tried our best to tidy up the place ahead of time, but the accommodations are still less than ideal. Please accept our apologies, Junior Wise.
Okay, so Sui-Bian is not the main temple at HQ. It's an older one that's one that they haven't utilized in a long time. So they just came back here and repurposing it for the investigation. Okay. And it's only just recently that they started getting it in order.
I see. It's fine. I'm not too picky about living conditions. Thank you all for going through the trouble.
Just so long as I have a bookshelf for my stories, and my animes, and my video games, etc., etc., internet, TV, and plenty of room for me to sleep alongside my white-haired waifu that you got with you.
We have other core members of Sui-Bian Temple. Right now, they're out on their own investigation missions. I'll save the introductions for when you meet.
Senior Fufu, Junior Wise must be tired. Shouldn't we let him rest? I'll prepare the food in the meantime.
Oh, you're right. We should let Junior Wise rest first.
Thank you, Senior Yinhu. But there's no need to cook for me. I'm really not hungry. I'll take a look around and get familiar with the place instead.
Hey, when the man offers you food, you accept, Buster. Outside. That's the part that was blocked previously. Ugh, this place has seen better days indeed. Everyone's just kind of dumped their trash down here. Currently locked. So this is where the restoration stuff will happen, huh? Hollow deep dive. Workbench. Okay, so they added a new encyclopedia. And they set up the HDD system. VR device. Warm bed. Well, look at that. They actually did move everything I own over here. Well, almost everything.
Wise, you're here. Have you met the others? Did they leave a good impression?
more or less. We've met.
Senior Fufu introduced me to 2 of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for our investigation. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what they're doing.
Well, that wench Sarah has definitely got her finger on the pulse, so of course she knew we were heading over here. As for who did it, we will find him, and we will kill him. And then we'll go after her too. I want her dead. I want her freaking dead. I want her ashes burned to the ground. Oh, I had to do a spoony one. I had to do it. And a taken meme, because of course that hasn't been run into the ground either.
But don't worry. No matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they come.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here, Sifu. As for the investigation, yes. Let's take it one step at a time.
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but at least it's quiet here. If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the others.
Speaking of, the temple's name.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Shifu, why is this place called Swabian Temple?
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, she spent an entire week here surveying the feng shui.
So feng shui is like what? Aura or something?
When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name Swabian Temple stuck.
Sounds pretty casual, alright.
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something. So that's where it came from.
Not everything has to be deep, Wise. Sometimes the ordinary is extraordinary in its own ways.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Story for another time, perhaps. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and clean up the place.
Well, clearly someone's been slacking on the job, because there's trash everywhere.
Since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out the situation. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities throughout your stay.
I'll casually look around too.
Understood. I'll casually look around too.
You're a quick learner, aren't you? One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunquei Summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to ward off misfortune.
Is it just me, or is the lip syncing much more accurate to the English dialogue? With, since we... I mean, in Season 1, it was like, okay, they clearly didn't put in any time to get characters to lip read. I wonder if they figured out a way to do it this time, because now I'm noticing the lip movement being in sync with the English dialogue. Did they do something similar to what Stellar Blade did, where they had some kind of system that makes the characters' models mouth the syllables more accurately, or did they just painstakingly go and do a separate thing like they did with the Devil May Cry games? I wonder. And then, of course, you have the Soul Calibur, where they didn't even bother, and as such, the lip reading looks so off. It makes even old Godzilla movies look more accurate. Anyway.
Come find me when you're ready.
Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't know. Alright, Wise, let me introduce you to the Pillar of Swebian Temple. I'm still saying it wrong. Okay, so where's this pillar? Is this his pet? No, this is the pillar. A Shuo. Huh? I understand, Shifu. Wait, no, I don't understand at all. How is it the pillar? He's yawning. I forgot to explain. During all these years we were away, A Shuo stayed at Swabian Temple, reading fortunes and offering guidance to worshippers. The temple's maintenance and expenses all depended on his business. So he's what? Like this temple's equivalent of Hal at the newspaper stand? I'm guessing. Oh, wait. I see. What exactly? I have more questions now. Why is he doing fortune telling? Maybe it was the corruption he suffered or something. I noticed he was super sensitive to ether when I was raising him. Later on, his ability to perceive fate became quite extraordinary, so I set him up with this little shop, helping others while helping himself. So he really is a senior at the temple. Thank you for all your hard work. If you want to get your fortune told, just shake this dragon turtle, and your fortune for today will be revealed. Don't worry, if there's anything you don't understand, I'll break down the divination for you. Let's do a divination. Move right stick to get a trigram. Dice. Divination reading. Sunfire harmony. Fire clouds soar alongside the golden crow's glow. Reality and illusion dance in the waves flow. 400 health analysis, 400 massage to let your chi flow like a river. Strengthen your back, protect your neck, and calm your liver. Wealth analysis. From void comes wealth to stay. Take it slow, don't rush your way. Interpersonal analysis. Sweet words from red lips may seem nice, but beware the honey tongue that tries to entice. Divination reading we just got. Compiles results based on the fortune. You can see the collection results corresponding to fortune. Don't peek too much into fate's secrets. You can only do one divination or scratch card per day. So it is basically the scratch cards. Just different and its own thing at the same time. Of course, this divination is just a demo and won't count towards today's attempts. Don't forget to ask Yixuan about the divination result. So wise, have you gleaned understanding of its depth? I think I understand. The divination seems to say something without really saying anything at all, and yet somehow it's got certain things about me, right? Fate can be glimpsed, but heaven's secrets are hard to unravel. If you're curious, you should come and try it out more in the future. Junior Wise, a bang boo named 20, seems to be looking for you outside. He said something about helping get stuff ready for the video store. Oh, that's right. It's the bang boo I hired to look after the video store. Didn't expect to arrive so soon. Thanks for letting me know, senior. I'll head over right now. So there's a whole different bunch of these. Interesting. Ah, so he's running a video. Okay, so our main video store is still at 6th Street, but in order to make sure business still runs, he's doing a secondary small one down in front of the temple. It's interesting. It's like a mobile one. Hold on. That was Mom. Coffee's rich and all, but everything's in moderation. Yep, I already drank the coffee, so I can't do it. And they even moved the video archive over here. Interesting. 20. Wise, you're here. Remember me? It's me, 20. Thanks for hiring me again. You're like my savior. No way. Ever since your sister asked me to help run this branch, I've been waiting right here. I remember all the tips for running the shop. I'll leave it to you then. Thanks so much for letting me watch the store this time. After Tin Master brought the videotapes, I immediately sorted everything by category. He said you could go check out his stall when you have time. I should go thank him. Leave it to me, the business is in good hands. Yep, I'm already good. Well, since he's out here, let's start franchising. More business, more money. Why is there something really important? Belle said she recently collected video archives can be stored here temporarily before taking them back to 6th Street. Could you check it separately when you have time? Everything's going smoothly. Want to check out the stats? Yep, seems... I've also not gotten any video inquiries back at the main one in a long time. I wonder why the game stopped doing it. Oh, so cute. There's a cat right there. Yes. Oh, I love 6th Street and all, but frankly, I can see myself living in a neighborhood like this too. It's gorgeous. Nice condos, nice food-looking stuff, generally good atmosphere. It's like it reminds you, like if New Smyrna was on a hillside overlooking a sea, this was basically what it would look like. Oh. Okay, he looks like some kind of Buddhist creature from Neo or something. Oh, so you're the manager. Tin Master from 6th Street mentioned. The goods you requested for delivery have arrived. What a good robot. Still wearing that dorky coffee cup that looks like it could spill at any moment, though. I'll be here for a while handling things for the new store. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank you, Tin Master. No need to thank me. A friend of 6th Street's Tin Master's a friend of mine, too. These are like the friendliest robots I've ever seen in my life. Speaking of which, want to try coffee? The beans brewed with mountain spring water here have their own unique flavor.
Looks like everything's in order. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Well, I would, if I didn't drink coffee already.
Wise, your room's all ready for you.
I've already looked
Is
at
there
it.
anything else you need?
A hot meal and some cultured company. Looking at you, Yixuan, and Yixuan's gone.
Looks like everything's accounted for.
I've always liked
Better fill Bell in on what's going on.
I've always liked, not just, you know, in general, Japanese and Chinese decor. I mean, I know there's like different regional variations when it comes to Chinese stuff because it's a huge freaking country. So there's there's variations here and there. Tigers billowing roar. I will do that later. Contact Bell through the HDD. Temporary device activates. Moments later, a familiar voice comes through the line. Yeah, they say temporary, but we're going to be having access to this place for months or years to come.
Hello? Can you hear me, Wise? It's Belle.
I can hear you, but aren't you using the wrong title? You should be calling me Senior Wise in public.
We're not in public. Ugh, what a doofus.
Seriously, Wise? Now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hollow. She also said you were attacked. What's going on?
Oh, the usual shit.
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago. Why is the airship accident rate so high in New Eridu?
Yeah, the airship to Perlman's trial got gassed, which Perlman planned on in order to escape, only for him to get betrayed anyway, and then he was like, fine, take me away, just don't let me get killed, and I'll tell you everything. And now Wise is having his own airship debacle.
I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Belle, it's best that you stay home. Forget about coming here.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I can't get there in time? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system, but a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hollow raised a lot of questions. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there in person for live updates. And remember, Yixuan Shifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
That is right. So call up Caesar for a favor and have her, you know, motorcycle ride or steel tusk ride Belle over here.
I get it, but it isn't safe right now. If you're coming, we'll need to find the right time. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative. I'll talk to Shifu about it.
Or call Astra and Evelyn and have Evelyn bring her on over. That either way works.
Okay, we can let Shifu arrange the specifics. Speaking of, has Shifu taught you any techniques so far, Senior Wise?
I can ride the clouds. Wendy, I can fly.
Of course. Shifu taught me Runkoi Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the airship crash.
Whatever you say, Sun Wukong.
Hold on, are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
Yes.
It's true. Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds like that.
Such impressive techniques from Runkoi Summit. Oh, I can't wait anymore. I'm driving over right now. It won't take long.
She fell for it.
Wait, hold your bang boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now. Wait for Shifu's arrangements.
watch out for Shifu's carrying buckets up a mountain, meditation on a pole, and wall-facing self-reflection punishment combo.
Oh, she can punish me all day, alright. I'm lonely and I'm and I'm single, okay? I need to fantasize somehow. There are noises from outside. Seems like Suibian Temple has visitors. Gotta go.
I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over there, so I'd better see what's going on. I'll talk to Shifu about your travel arrangements.
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there. I'll see you later.
Where tigers lurk and dragons hide completed. Now what? Faint clues and traces. So the restoration target, I need to do project, not target. I'm just misspelling everything. Damien. Wait a minute. Isn't he the current head of the mining operation? What's he doing here?
You must be the mystics of Yunque's summit.
His eyes are look. He has evil eyes. He has evil eyes and a tacky suit and coiffed hair. And the voice too. Obvious villain alert right there.
I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porcelumex, under the Tops Alliance.
Oh yeah. He's totally not any more subtle than he already failed at being with a name like Blackwood. I mean, unless he's pulling my leg, because yes, there have been characters with black in their name where they're actually good, like Sirius Black, or that one fake Grey Warden character, Blackwall from Dragon Age Origins. Inquisition, I think it was. So they're, but the general personality vibes I'm getting are certainly not defeating the villain vibe right there.
It's been a long time since Yunque's summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, please accept my deepest apologies. I hear Yunque's summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather delicate. Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. I urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications.
Yeah, not beating the allegations there, Damien. Just saying.
After all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted production? But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the workers. It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to begin with.
Careful, Fufu.
That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the hollow. Naturally, Yunque's summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensation to the workers.
Compensation that they have apparently been waiting for.
For the safety of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the Tops Alliance's critical assets. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep. whether you're Yunquei Summit or any other big name. That's all I shall say for now. This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
Well, I'll give him this. He actually showed up personally and didn't send a lackey to do his dirty work, so I'll give him some points for that. Damien leaves Swabian Temple after giving his contact info.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain! He's hella suspicious.
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Wise and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site inside the Hollow. But I don't know all the details.
Might be related to the Hollow anomalies.
An incident at the porcelain production site, on top of abnormal Hollow observation data. I have a feeling the two are connected somehow.
Junior Wise is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed. Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production site inside the Hollow. However, judging by what Damien said, it won't be easy.
Wise, can you use your holo navigation tech to locate the production site?
I don't think so.
I called Belle earlier and she said there's a problem with the observation data from Lemnian Hollow. We can't analyze it with the HDD remotely, so she has to come over and do it in person. We have to find a way to get her here safely, Shifu.
Don't worry, Junior Wise. I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter. Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before trying anything shady. Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's safer to just drive here on the freeway.
As long as there's no more airship rides, and taking the freeway is much better than an airship. And again, haven't we not seen what happened last time we went on the road? We got attacked and knocked into a hollow anyway, and we had Miyabi with us to bust us out of that.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still, it's much safer than an airship.
Uh-huh.
In that case, let's divide and conquer. Wise, you, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question the workers. Shuryen will drive to 6th Street and pick up your sister. Then we'll rendezvous at Swabian Temple. Don't worry, I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryen's departure, just to be safe.
Okay, investigate the production accident. Is Ashiro here? I need to draw a fortune slip right now. He's pretty reliable. I'm almost hard pity on my pulls. I gotta ask to which hand I should use to draw the bang boo I want.
Oh.
Speaking of which, still no word about the compensation. Maybe I should ask about it later. Compensation. There was a safety incident in the Hollow recently, but we still haven't heard anything about compensation. Ask Paolo and Eric if you want to know more, though Eric's still in the Hollow right now. If you want to talk to Paolo, he should be over there. Playing Mahjong. Yeah, I can't play Mahjong. I tried it in Yakuza. I didn't last very long. Did not last long at all. Whoa. What's going on? Whoa. Kamano Manato. He looks beefy. Is he a wolf siren like Moors? Looks like it. He looks like a Tekken character.
Hey, you. You've been running all around here. What do you want?
What, is he like the neighborhood watchdog?
Failume must have sent him.
Or not.
I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache. All right. I'll ask you one last time. What do you want? If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best punch, right in my face!
Yeah, they definitely did something to get the lines to match with the lip syncing this time. They didn't do it wasn't like this with season 1, so I'm not seeing things. They definitely improved on that for season 2. Why would anybody want to get punched?
Why would anybody want to get punched?
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move, and then you sue for compensation.
Either that or they just did a very good job at blending the dialogue to not make it look so obvious.
Yeah, I've seen enough from Failume's playbook, so I won't throw the first punch. Go ahead. The honor is all yours.
I'm not wearing a Porcelex uniform, dog boy. I'm wearing was clearly the opposite.
Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever happens after will be considered self-defense. And then, it's my turn.
Is he a future agent? He might be a future agent, like Lighter. I mean, look at the guy.
Please calm down. I'm not with Failume. My name is Wise. I'm from Swabian Temple. I just wanted to ask you something.
I mean, as great and satisfied as I am with all of the busted waifus, I do think we could use at least another 1 or 2 more manly characters, and this guy fits the bill. Just look at him. He would definitely make for a good attacker or support character. I want to say attacker, but yeah, either attack or defense. I want to say either attack or defense, maybe support. I don't know. I'm only going from what I'm looking at. Because, well, we already have Lighter as a stunner, so... Plus, he has a full name. We saw his whole name. It was 2... I don't know. I did not read it long enough to commit it to memory, but just from the way he had both a first and last name, and the fact that he looks this designed, yeah, I'm willing to bet he's somebody they're gonna have us play as later at some point. I mean, that's just a personal theory.
Swabian Temple. What did you want to know?
Oh, I got him to calm down now, did he?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow. I heard that there's been an accident. But Failume has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway, I'm really not a TOPS employee.
We know one who is under that umbrella named Astra, but Astra's a sweetheart. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
So you're also after Failume. My mistake then. My name is Komano Manato. My friend is still in a coma at the hospital because of this Failume mess.
Komano Manato. Yet seriously, from his design to the fact that he has a full freaking name, and it's like, yeah, I can already tell they're definitely setting this guy up to be a future banner character. I mean, just look at him. As for what kind of character he'll be, I don't know. I'm expecting a full melee brawler type character. Like I've said before, a while ago, I can't remember where. I think it might have had to do with. I think it might have been during Lighter story arc. I think. I've said that they should maybe add a brawler character similar to the Juggernaut's enemies to kind of like, round everything out. so it's not just swords and, you know, super fast, stylish fighting. I mean, the only other slow character I can think of is Ben, and he throws around that giant engine block that he carries around with him. I can easily see this guy, Minato, being like a full-on grappler brawler. Like, think lighter, but not nearly as fast. I'd wager this guy would be either an attacker or a defense character. Maybe. But, yeah, everything I'm seeing with this guy screams, he's coming soon, don't worry about it, kind of thing. Just like lighter.
So I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice. Since you're also looking into it, I guess that makes us allies.
By the way, speaking of which, Bellum and Moors. Bellum looked way too equipped for me to write him off as a one-off character. I kind of wish he would come back as a player character too, like Pulchra. And Pulchra, well, either Pulchra was planned from the start to come out, or fan demand made it where they were like, okay, they want the cat girl. Give them the cat girl. But we'll see.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with Porcelumix and came here to stir up trouble. So you're also looking into the corruption incident?
Corruption incident? Sounds like you know about it. Can you give me more details?
Certainly. I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick, and I saw with my own eyes how their corruption broke out.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But shouldn't there be anti-corruption measures for operations inside the Hollow?
Not unless they got very, very cheap. Yeah, you'd think. Unless they got very cheap and started skirting safety measures.
That's right. People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol. Otherwise, they'll be corrupted by ether. Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take anti-corruption medicine as long-term treatment.
So basically like treating a radiation patient.
Porcelumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But the medicine seems to be the cause of the issue this time. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. It took so much effort just to bring them to the hospital. After Porcelumix learned of this, the first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less whether we live or die.
How could they? I never thought Porcelumix would stoop this low.
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us from going near it.
Something doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that area and see what's going on. To tell you the truth, we're investigating for the mayor. Our goal is to find out what exactly happened inside the Hollow. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better compensation.
Oh, we're going all union, are we?
Investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance. Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
Well, if it's a union that's actually for a good people and not a bunch of lowlifes, then sure.
You're right. And Yunquei Summit helped us a lot too, back when the old capital fell. I trust you people. All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the Hollow Cable Car. I'll ask a worker friend to sneak you in. As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about the corruption incident than I do.
Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. And if you need my help, you've got it.
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Waifei Peninsula? Or maybe you recognize the location in the photo?
Show the photograph from the mayor to the two. Yeah, Arna's photo.
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere inside the hollow, but I can't exactly pinpoint it.
Neither have I. But don't you worry. I'll ask my buddy with connections to ask around.
I see. Thank you both. I'll ask around too.
Yeah, that Minato guy. He has the aura of, I'm a future playable character. So, I mean, the name, to the getup, and if he is an upcoming playable character, will color me excited, because frankly, we need a character like that to round out the roster. I love all of the waifus. Good lord, I love the waifus, but
I'm here, so we're good.
We could use a little more variety, is what I'm saying. We can't let Lighter have all the fun now, can we? How long have I been going? Well over 2 hours. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in some more time, because I really want to try and get to that post restoring the temple event.
How's everyone's investigation going?
I haven't found any clues.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelumex. I also checked out the hollow cable car. I don't think we'll be able to blend in. Looks like we'll have to find another way into the hollow. Should we contact the captain that helped us to sail us there?
No need, I got some people.
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the hollow. And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and coverage for their medical bills.
Yeah, they got screwed.
Wise, is this information reliable?
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the side of the incident in the hollow. Also, when you heard I was from Swabian Temple of Rinquay Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped him in the past. What did he mean by that?
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunquay Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here. But we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
So that's the story. No wonder the captain wouldn't take our money. But why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice place to live.
Let's talk about something else.
There was some kind of accident, wasn't there?
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the hollow? I'll prepare the food right away.
Dude loves food, right? They clearly based him off of Po from Kung Fu Panda. If Po from Kung Fu Panda aged a bit.
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell him the full story when the time's right.
By the way, full disclosure, I've never watched Kung Fu Panda. It kind of was... I was kind of like falling out of Disney and DreamWorks by that point, so I never really got around to it. But I hear good things about them. Maybe I'll watch them one day. Possibly.
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell him the full story when the time's right. Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now.
Wise, when will your friend who was willing to help lead us into the hollow? First thing tomorrow. I agreed to meet up with him early tomorrow morning. We'll be meeting near the cable car. There's an anomaly in the observation data from the Lemnian Hollow. HDD needs to be adjusted before real-time analysis can be done. Belle said she'll come handle it. We'll enter the Hollow tomorrow. I'll use the carrot data to guide us first. Got it. I'll leave it to you then. Yixuan, go pick up Belle from 6th Street tomorrow and be sure to stay safe. Sure, leave it to me. It's getting late. Why don't we get some rest and head to the Hollow first thing tomorrow? Why stay with me for a moment? I have something to tell you. Sure. You start preparing the carrot data for tomorrow, but before you know it, night has fallen. Time to have a chat with Shifu. Oh, night. The moon's looking a little purple up there. Wise, I mentioned before that I'd help unlock your potential and teach you our craft. If you're free right now, we can get started. No problem. What do you need me to do, Shifu? While Yunquei Summit's craft has many branches and forms, they all stem from the same root, the manipulation of ether. To master these techniques, you must first be able to sense ether frequencies and resonate with them. This requires balancing your acupoints and ensuring energy can flow smoothly through your meridians. According to Yunquei Summit's recorded traditions, you're supposed to burn incense, take a ritual bath, and wait for an auspicious time to perform the ceremony to clean your meridians. But after studying the ancient texts, I found that many steps could be simplified. The most crucial parts are to choose the right time and a suitable location with proper feng shui. Feng shui. Feng shui? It's feng shui, right? I see. As expected of Shifu, I found the perfect spot. Time is of essence. Let us head there at once to balance your meridians. Following Yixuan, Wise arrives at a quiet spot at the designated time. He sits cross-legged, closing his eyes to regulate his breath in accordance with Yixuan's instructions. Yixuan places her hand on Wise's back, and at the moment of contact, a gentle warm current slowly flows through Wise's body. In the night, everything around is quiet, as if time froze in this moment. Aw, we didn't get to see it. Boo! Perfect. Your meridians are now clear, allowing you to sense ether frequencies. Next time we enter the Hollow, I'll teach you our craft. As for whether you can master it, that depends on your own potential, but fret not. I'll teach you step by step until you succeed. Once you can sense the ether frequency, you'll gradually learn to control its flow. While it's not exactly a mystic technique, it can be applied to various objects. Quite a handy trick. You'll get to experience the finer details as you go along. Thank you, Shifu. I feel completely different. Then let's stay here for a moment so you can familiarize yourself with your cleared meridians. I shall keep you company. Yixuan steadies her breathing, quietly standing to the side. Perhaps you could have a chat with her about your craft. By the way, when my sister comes, will you help clear her meridians and teach her your craft too? Indeed, when she gets here, I'll teach it all to her all over again. By the way, you two are siblings by blood, correct? I can see you get along really well. Yes, but Belle can be quite the prankster sometimes, like stealing my pudding or deliberately picking horror movies for me to watch when we're restocking. But even if she pulls these pranks, I'll still forgive her. I guess only people with siblings can truly understand this feeling. Right, I get it. So, Shifu, you have siblings too? What are they like? A hint of sadness flashes across Yixuan's expression, seeming to have been reminded of something. Uh-oh. Yes, once upon a time. Oh no, she lost people, didn't she? But now all of that is in the past. Comfort, Yixuan. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. No matter, I was just reminded of old matters of our sect. Now that you've become my disciple, there are things I should tell you, however, now is not the time. It's getting pretty late. We still need to head into the Hollow tomorrow, so let's head back and catch some rest. You'll need to regulate your meridians one more time. I'll come find you when it's time. Alright, Shifu, get rest. Get some rest. You should get some rest too, Shifu. At Yixuan's request, Wise leaves first. She remains alone, pacing with a melancholic expression. Ugh. Sheesh. You can see the bars under there, man. Jesus Christ. This character's perfect. Literally perfect. Ugh. Anyway, getting late. Should get some rest. Close your eyes and you feel like every meridian in your body is resting and you quickly drift off to sleep. I had a really good sleep. All built up fatigue has just melted away. They agreed to meet by the cable car near the hollow so I should head over there. There's no noodle shop anywhere, is there? No, there isn't. Xiaowen, Lumina Branch. Yeah, Snow. Mew Mew, right? How's he been doing lately? To be honest, I haven't seen him in a while. Don't go getting yourself into trouble, old buddy. Oh. Is everyone here? If you're ready, I'll lead you to the hollow. Everyone's here. We can head out now. Are we taking the cable car to get into the production site inside the hollow? That's right. The cable car here connects to a stable, large-scale spatial fissure. Eventually, Failume set up the cable car system. I was checking messages. Cable car system to make it easier to travel in and out of the hollow. I've got an ID card from the colleague I'm switching shifts with. Let's use it to swipe into the production site, and I'll introduce you to those who are familiar with the accident. But don't go wandering off once you're in the hollow. There's a lot of miasma around here. If you get lost, things can get real ugly. Got it. Let's roll, Autobots. Don't worry, Paolo. We'll be careful. Alright, let's get into the cable car. Cable car's about to depart. Will you go on? Yes. Ride into battle. Yes. Okay. So we're going back in there, are we? This is pretty haunting sounded music. Hollow Central Production Area unlocked. Huh. Lemnian Hollow. So this is... I feel like the Hollow area with Miyabi and Yanagi was like a testing ground for this. You don't look like you work here. You probably don't work for Failume. Better watch out. Production accident. Quite a few poor have been trying to sneak in for interviews. They were all sued by Failume in the end. Not a single one was left to speak up for us. They're exhausted and ready to throw in the towel. Go talk to Eric. I'm an investigator hired by the mayor. Mayor's investigator? Since when do we have random inspections? Nobody upstairs told us about this. Over there's an anti-corruption machine with the latest medication replacement data on it. Notify supervisor, blah, 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 blah. No need. If you're a mayor's investigator, you can't enter a porcelain area dressed like that. You must wear protective suits. Aerospace City, huh? Just taking a quick break, heading to the production line now. Please don't ask me questions. My boss said during morning we're not supposed to spread this, or we'll get our performance bonuses docked.
You must be the investigators that Paolo mentioned. Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss compensation with Porcelumix.
Sorry, you are?
I'm Eric, head of the Porcelumix labor union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going through tough times. Surely you've heard of the production accident by now?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, causing a corruption outbreak among the workers, right?
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been assembling everyone to negotiate with Damien for compensation. But now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We're looking for a way to negotiate with him. We decided to take action. We can't let him get away with this anymore.
Do you have any plans?
Porcelumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine that's at fault. If they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old capital. So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice and demand compensation.
But aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow down the corruption symptoms? Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with them, right?
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed lately. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rates. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelumix's control. Now he's the backbone of the Union.
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption medicine?
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelumix abandoned and organized a group of people to privately produce it.
This medicine doesn't sound very safe.
Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope left. By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porcelumix being responsible for the production site accident. If you want, you can ask him about the details.
Before I go, there's one more thing I need to confirm. Have you seen this person? Or can you tell where this photo was taken?
Wise shows Eric the photo of Carol Arna.
No. I've never seen this person around here, but there's a lot of miasma in the background. Maybe it's somewhere deep in Lemnian Hollow. That's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks anyway. I'll ask others about it.
Dr. Lore, huh?
Oh. You must be the investigators that Eric mentioned.
Uh-oh. I'm getting villain vibes. He has a very smug, smarmy look to him, with that, especially with that hair. And he's got a very oily voice, like Diesel from Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm getting bad vibes off of him.
He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect the Porcelain production site.
You must be Dr. Lore. I heard you're providing medicine to everyone. Is that true?
Eric really can't keep any secrets, huh? Oh, I can't believe he told you that. Just don't go spreading it around. If Failume finds out, I'll be in big trouble.
Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how the medicine is made?
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, the most valuable ingredient is Failume powder, which is common in Lemnian Hollow. I recently discovered an old production line that Failume abandoned in the Hollow back when the old capital fell. With the help of a friend, we managed to repair it. I didn't have high hopes at first, but as luck would have it, those old machines began working. I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully, it'll help alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help them escape Failume's trap.
Failume's trap? What do you mean?
Have you ever considered that while Failume has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the Hollow? It'd benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way, these workers are stuck here forever. After all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old capital. Failume is deliberately delaying because it doesn't want its cheap long-term labor to leave with large sums of compensation. That's why we can't trust the medicine they give us. We have to find a way to make our own. This path is illegal and very risky, yes. But at least it's a hopeful one.
Dr. Lore, you said Failume is delaying compensation, but do you have evidence?
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. He checked Failume's medical records and statistics. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation process. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing. Without hard evidence, they'll never process the compensation. I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned and is ridden with ethereals. It's impossible for me.
So we gotta go in there.
Since you're the mayor's investigators, you must be able to find your way in the Hollow. If you can help me with the investigation, you should be able to figure out the cause of the contamination. You guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area's swarming with ethereals. Are you sure you'll be all right?
Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity. If everything goes according to plan, let's meet up near the site.
The restricted area should be up ahead, but be careful and stay safe while investigating, everyone. There's more miasma in the Lemnian Hollow than before. Something doesn't feel right. Don't worry, Shifu. We'll be careful. We need to examine the observation devices, too. Speaking of which, if we're going to help Dr. Lore find evidence, what about their observation devices in the Hollow? Based on information from the mayor, the observation devices near here have recorded a lot of strange data. We need to find a way to inspect their data modules. Don't worry, Wise. Leave it to me. Let's split up. You guys go help Dr. Lore investigate, and I'll check the data devices nearby. We'll be more efficient this way. I'm counting on you, Senior. Got it. It's up to you, then. I'll copy the carrot data for you and mark the observation devices in this area that I've issued. The observation devices and send me their data. The environment in the Lemnian Hollow is complicated, plus there's a lot of miasma, so don't wander too far from us. I've installed a tracking system in your data analysis device, so if something goes wrong, we can see each other's location. You've thought of everything. Don't worry. I won't stray too far from you. So we gotta go to that building, huh? After entering Aerospace City, the Investigation Zone menu will appear on the top right corner. Squad configuration to freely switch between investigative zone squads.
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area.
This is a new menu type.
Yeah, that's what I'll say when I run to the enemy.
What is she doing? Oh. Oh. Okay. Ah, so that's the sightseeing guide, huh? Okay, so how does Jew control, I wonder? Very, very similar to Nekomata. Shockingly so. Ju Fufu. Hu Wei will automatically attack enemies. Gain might when Hu Wei hits an enemy or when Ju Fufu uses EX special attacks or ultimate. When Ju Fufu is not the active character and has at least 100 might, after Hu Wei hits an enemy, she triggers chain attack, suppressing Tiger Cauldron to perform an aftershock. Who's Hu Wei? Is it the little drone she was petting? It is the little drone that she was petting. What the hell? She just kept on going.
Concentrate.
Oh, freaking wrecking ball. Just keeps going. Cool.
Though this area has been abandoned, the corruption outbreak must have left some traces. Ether residue wouldn't just vanish.
So, yeah, I was correct. The Miyabi and Yanagi event quest and that one white shrouded hollow was definitely a prototype for this specific event. Looks like something's supposed to be here, but it's locked. Miasma growths. Condensed mass that constantly emits miasma, attracting enemies. If you spot one, be ready for combat.
Careful, everyone! Ethereal's incoming!
There to be so much miasma around here. Is it because of the accident that happened?
Most likely. Contaminated equipment. Wise, I'm going to teach you the perception technique. A special technique of Yunqui Summit. It has many variations and uses. The principle lies in sensing the frequency of surrounding ether waves, then using ether resonance to trigger a phase change. I've already opened up your meridian, so you should be able to sense the ether resonance frequency now. First, I'll teach you the insight form of the perception technique. The skill allows you to track lingering traces of ether nearby. Aim your crosshair at the clue and hold whatever that is to track ether traces and find the next clue. Normal interactions are disabled when in use. Activate.
Now, let's try a perception technique. Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted matter.
So is this like the Batman?
Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you.
So it's basically like the X-ray vision from the Batman Arkham games.
When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could.
Miasma is particularly strong here. You're right, Shifu. There's something odd about these remnants. There are strange symbols on the ground. I have no clue what's going on. I'll take a photo for now and analyze it later when I get back. Ah, I should have done that first. I'm an idiot. Oh, you're here. Yinhu? What are you doing here? I copied the data from several hollow observation devices and just happened to come across a Bangbu being attacked by ethereals, so I rescued it. Only found out later it was sent by Dr. Lore to assist us with the investigation, but it was ambushed by ethereals on the way here. I noticed a fissure beacon nearby and figured you'd come here to rest, so I brought it along. Thanks for saving me. I was sent by Dr. Lore to assist with the investigation. I can guide you to the location the doctor marked. Thanks. Thanks for your help. There's a tower up ahead. It's an abandoned production facility. Doctor said it's very close to the site where the corruption event happened, and all the clues are there. A tower. Got it. We'll go take a look. By the way, this fissure beacon here is a device used by Investigation Association to monitor spatial rifts. I'm not sure if it's still functional, but if we can fix it, we'll be able to detect a nearby spatial rift. Think we can still use it. Sure feels like it's been sitting here for an eternity. Let me check. A moment, please. Data mod's still running, so it's not severely damaged. Probably just a loose connection. Let me adjust it a bit. It should be back in working condition. It's fixed already? Shifu was right. You're as good as a hacker in the movies. You flatter me. It's just basic repair work, really. By the way, the device shows a fissure nearby that leads out of the hollow. If anyone's tired, we can go back and rest. Allowing for quick travel. Restores HP. Interesting. That's not ominous at all, is it? Production area Bangbu Faith mentioned is just ahead. After confirming the location, everyone sets out. Okay, so some enemy attacks have the miasma attribute. When they hit an agent, you get contamination. When miasma contamination reaches its limit, all agents receive damage based on percentage of current HP. Some enemy skills will generate miasma pools on the ground and cause additional effects.
Looks like some tougher enemies showed up.
Don't worry, Shifu's here. Let's get rid of them!
Watch out! I'll watch over you. Your fate is sealed.
Cool. Okay, so word to wise, don't touch straight switch until I'm good and ready.
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
got a weird vibe to it.
Wise, now's the perfect time. Let's teach you the disintegration form of the perception technique. Principle lies in forcibly disrupting the resonance frequency of ether, causing rapid phase transformation that ultimately breaks down the target. But actions speak louder than words. Why don't you try it yourself? Destroy the weak point.
Attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first. Gently.
Huh? It worked!
Gently.
I just did exactly what Shifu said.
Yeah, gently. I
Didn't
cut off the.
expect it to work so well.
I cut off the dialogue there.
Whoa. Your talent's kinda scary.
You catch on quickly. The potential you possess is truly astonishing.
I'm flattered, Shifu, but I'm sure it's just beginner's luck. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Wait, he said Shifu without the H. Maybe it is pronounced as Sifu with a silent H, like the video game from a few years ago that I talked about. I don't know. Chinese is to me like the Asian equivalent of French. Too many different pronunciations. Thugs.
Allow me, Fufu.
Got a little full of myself there.
Reality and illusion.
My asthma is particularly strong here. You're right. There's something odd about these remnants. There are strange symbols on the ground. I have no clue what's going on. I'll take a photo for now and analyze it later. So I don't take a photo. It's just happening anyway.
The accident site should be right over there.
The ether levels around here are rising. Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak. As expected, this entire place has been polluted.
More guards. What is going on here?
In the hollow long term, can corruption really be cured? Feels like a never-ending cycle.
Sheesh, those things just dance in the wind. Still going, huh? You guys are here too? How's the investigation going? Good, we made decent progress. What about you, Senior? Ran to Hollow Raiders nearby, roughed them up a bit, and asked them about what's going on around here. Word is, this area is supposed to be where that corruption incident went down. After Failume left, someone on Internet's been offering big money for the production equipment here. That's where they were here to dismantle the machines. During the process, they also found some weird pharmaceutical data, but they trashed it. Pharmaceutical data? Sounds like there might be some info about production accident in there. Right, I was thinking the same thing. I've got all the observation data that you asked me to collect, Wise. I'm planning to head to the Hollow Raiders' hideout to see if I can salvage any clues. That sounds dangerous. Kinda dangerous. Are you really gonna be okay going alone? Don't sweat it. It's not you who should be worried. It's those Hollow Raiders. That's right, Junior. Yin Hu is super strong, so don't worry. Just leave everything to him. Yep, you guys keep following those clues. I'll catch up with you once I deal with the Hollow Raiders. If you need to rest up, you should head back for a bit. Keep investigating. Surprise!
Careful. Reality and illusion. Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed.
Oh. Fufu is so fun. I like her a lot. Problem is I really want to unlock Caesar first. This game's gonna kill me. The carrot data of Dr. Mark shows there might be something here that could serve as a clue. There's something in the way. It doesn't look like it can get through. I'll leave it to you guys. Oh, nothing here. Nothing here. Interesting. I wonder what the point of all that was. Oh, okay. So it didn't open the door, it just opened that. Left behind toolkit.
That bamboo should still be around here. Let's go find it.
Have you cleared all that stuff that was in the way? All cleared out, and I found an access card for the main gate, but I don't have any data modding gear with me. Think you could help crack it? No problem, leave it to me. Let's see there. Modified its data interference. Should be able to use it.
There's more and more corruption residue around here. It might attract ethereals. Stay alert, everyone.
Uh-oh. Big guy.
Careful, people. This one looks pretty tough.
Superior ethereal.
Shift, swift yet steady, clear yet murky.
Surrender! Wait! Finish this!
Insignificant rabble. Shift. Begone. Concentrate. Yin and yang converge.
Bomb.
That one's taken care of.
There appears to be an issue with the ether flow in this device. Wise, now that you can sense ether frequencies, why don't you try fixing it? I'll give it a shot. Just take a deep breath and focus on sensing the ether frequency. Oh yeah, we did this already once before, and it was like extremely new.
Nice. We should be able to get past now. Carrot data suggests that the site of the accident is just ahead. We might find some clues there. Let's investigate.
Looks like this weird big guy up ahead. Can you guys still beat him? I'll leave it to you guys. If you lose, let's split up and run in different directions. We'll drag you down with me.
Out of my way! Suicide!
Reality and illusion. Be gone! What a nuisance.
Smash him! Move it!
Strength and finesse.
I'll take you. Move it! Watch out! Out of my way!
Reality and illusion.
I'll take you. Watch out! Move it!
Your fate is sealed. Legit still. As decreed.
Dead. All dead. Can't do anything here, huh? Or there. Shifu, you're here. Did you sort things out on your end? Any discoveries? I went to the Hollow Raiders' hideout and took care of their leader. It looks like these guys are just hired thugs doing it for the money. I chased them all away, and they shouldn't come back to mess with our investigation now, but I did find some records of workers taking corruption medicine. Could be useful evidence. Great. I'll analyze it when I get back and see if I can find any clues. Well done, Yinhu. Although the Hollow Raiders are no longer a threat, we still need to stay on our toes. I checked out the surroundings. Looks like the accident site's just up ahead. Better stay vigilant. But with Shifu here, I guess there's no need to worry too much.
Huh? Is that Dr. Lore? Isn't he investigating another area? What's he doing here?
Big trouble. Should have investigated the barrier first. Oh well. Care to explain yourself, Doc?
Thank goodness you're here. Oh, I thought I was done for.
Huh? Dr. Lore? Weren't you investigating the outskirts? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to see if I could take a shortcut to collect some samples. I didn't expect ethereals to target me and chase me all the way here.
Right.
A good thing you showed up. Whew. Right. Did you manage to find any evidence?
Uh-huh. When vaginas fly, Doc.
We did. Thanks to your bamboo. It led us to what we needed to see.
Great. That should be enough evidence then. I also collected a number of corruption samples to support our case.
I don't trust him at all. He's too oily.
The area up ahead is where the corruption symptoms broke out. I want to collect some more samples there to make sure our evidence is tight. However, I heard ethereals over there. I think they've been roaming the area, just waiting to jump out and attack.
Don't worry, we'll head over and check it out. If any ethereals show up, we'll deal with them.
Wonderful. I'll be counting on you then.
He looks like a frog. Big old toad.
Be careful.
These just look like shrooms.
It looks pretty gross.
Fufu, don't underestimate it. Watch out. Its attacks are dangerous. End it fast.
Wait! You got it, Shifu! We'll wipe that smug look off its face real quick!
I have no idea what I just did.
Yin and Yang. Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed. Evil shall be purged.
The ethereals have been dispersed. Dr. Lore carefully heads over to collect the corruption samples.
This investigation was too risky. If it wasn't for your help, I probably wouldn't have made it back. Thank you all for helping with the investigation. We've now gathered sufficient evidence to lay out the details of the accident. Eric and the others just finished their shift and are resting outside the hollow. I'll head out and update them on the investigation. Next, we'll rally everyone to discuss how to fight for compensation from Porcelumix. Everyone from Yunque Summit, I'm grateful for your help.
Don't mention it. We're here to investigate the incident anyway. Helping you was no trouble at all.
I really appreciate it. Your help made my plan go much more smoothly.
Your plan? What do you mean?
Well, I asked Eric and the members of the Union to formulate a plan to protest against Porcelumix. It's time to put everything into action.
What did I do? Face off against Arcavor and defeat them again after they resurrect. Huh. Must have had to do with those enemies that I faced. I have no idea what I did, but I did something. Everyone here? It's time to get out of here. What a shame. I was just getting warmed up. I could totally go another round with those ethereals, land a couple of solid strikes right in their core. Senior, you're exaggerating again. Let's hurry back already. Right. Senior Yinhu is right. With all this evidence, we should be able to prove the corruption incident really happened. Let's leave this hollow as soon as possible. I was just kidding. I'm all set. Let's get going. Return to Failume. Good, let's head back. Quick way back to Temple. Aerialist to see the marks you'll need to visit. Quick navigation to go back to Suibian Temple. We'll be back in no time. Why? You've been working hard on the investigation lately. How are you holding up since entering the Hollow? I'm doing alright. That's good. You're picking up techniques quickly. A sign of talents you possess. However, training is something that cannot be rushed. You must strike the proper balance between diligent work and peaceful rest. Now that you've settled in here, just let Fufu and Yinhu know if you need anything. They'll take care of everything for you. Sure thing. Investigation won't just happen overnight, so you might as well make the most of this chance and get proper rest. Yeah, time to take a break. Feel your energy return after taking a short break. Okay. Temple Restoration Project. Yes. That's what I really wanted to get to. So, okay, here's the plan. I am thinking of taking a break, and when I come back, hopefully tonight, if not tonight, then tomorrow, I will start the next main event quest, which is where is it? Okay, so they want me to do the restoration project for next. So that's where I want to focus on next. So once I do that, I will have done the prerequisite to the other quest, which I can do, and then go along with the rest of the game from here on air without worrying about it. So I'm going to do that. And once that's finished, I can go continue on a bit more and do Fufu's quest too. That's what I want to do also. I do, of course, plan on doing Path of the Proxy 3 because I need to do Path of the Proxy 3. Otherwise, I'm never going to do all these side quests. And Lord knows how many others are locked behind the ranking. Bunch of other stuff. So I want to focus on that next. But I've gone on for what must have been way over 3 hours now. Yep, 3 hours and 35 minutes to be exact. So I think this is a good place to stop here and take a break. And when I come back, we will continue with into the restoration project. And once that's done, I can do a bunch of event quests and get some polychromes. And hopefully unlock Caesar, because I missed Caesar, because I joined in playing the game way too late. Playing catch-up again, that is me. So, oh god, I can only imagine how much catch-up I'm going to have to do if I ever decide to do Wuthering Waves. Shit. Well, hopefully I'll unlock them, and hopefully faster than I did, what's her name? Now, Caesar I'm prioritizing. And I really like what I've seen with Fufu. But much like Hugo, I might put her on the back burner if I'm unable to get her. So Caesar's the main goal right now. If I miss Fufu, I'll get her again another time when she comes back. Unless the game does what they did with Asaba and they just give her to me. They also did that with Corrin, and I don't think Corrin was ever available at first either. So whatever they do, they'll do, and I'll deal with it. By the way, I just realized that Ju Fufu is a stun flame character, and that makes 3 we now have. The first being Kaleda, and the second being Lighter. So, game, I think we're a bit stacked on flaming stun people. I think you can kind of give other people a chance now. But, yeah, it's like I've said, fire and physical seem to be like the most dominant characters in the game. Lightning being a close third. And then you have ice and ether, which are like the most neglected. At least from my experience, anyway. So what have we done? Well, we started the training with the Yixuan. I said that wrong, Genzai. Got the tour of Failume Heights, and then we went off into a new area, which, yeah, I have to say, that event quest with Miyabi in the big white hollow was definitely a prelude for the aerospace hollow, because it reminds me very similarly to it, where you've got locked doors, you've got to do little side things, and just has it's like an area, it's a hollow of its own kind that you can explore and such. So, but I did not understand how you could switch characters, probably because it was a main mission and so it wouldn't allow me. But either case, I'm getting used to the joint. And oh, wait a minute. After entering Aerospace City, you will appear on the investigation zone menu will appear on the top right corner. Press L2 and square for squad configuration to freely switch between investigations. Ah, okay. So I can choose once I'm there through here. So that's new. They didn't add that. That wasn't there before. So, okay. So that whole long introduction's over with. Gonna start grinding for Caesar. And while we're at it, we're gonna do the temple restoration project. But that's gonna be for next stream. So I'm gonna stop here, part 102 here, and when I come back with 103, hopefully tonight we'll start this. And if not tonight, then tomorrow we'll play it by ear. So I'll do it here for now. Be back later.